good, MP.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Raptors. As the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot.
Well, for the Raptors, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pattern.
And the Lakers starting 5. Knipple out there with ball. Then it's MP. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Raptors, we've got Walker. And it's Chapman in at point guard. Right around the quarter mark of the season, Clark, rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different, but usually around the quarter pole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way. MP helping to stretch that defense out right there. Nice.
Here's Chapman. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Utah. The 11-footer. Caught no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for Los Angeles. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks did not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And Toronto has possession, following the score by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Haywood. The rebound by MP. Now Los Angeles with it. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Here's Chapman, following the score by Los Angeles.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Knipple. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Chapman. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Cotton, covered by Jokic. Haywood passes to Walker. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Ball finds MP. From deep. Doesn't go that time. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic.
I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Haywood. His last outing, he had 18 points. Nice shot by Walker.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Pass to Bird. Here's Cotton. Goes up at the elbow. Kessler with a rebound. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's Bird missing. Los Angeles leading by 10. Back to MP. He's off on the layup.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Bird. Here's Chapman. This one for three. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Chase. Deflected. Down low. And stolen by Jackson. And here's MP from outside. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one at the buzzer?
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Knipple. MP is out there with Jackson. Then it's Ball, and it's Smith in at the 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the paint. Pass to Bird. The three. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. MP right side. Hook shot on the way. The shot misses. Walker with some nice D. Raptors trail by 13. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He added 61 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Fighting through contact. MP.
Whew. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Los Angeles. Bridges comes in for Jackson, and Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Bird. And here is Williams. Here's Haywood. And again, no good by Toronto. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Williams. He takes it in. Here's Bird. Scores after the quick crossover. Bird's got 4 points this quarter.
Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And the basket is good.
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
Here's Bird. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Walker. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
That one's good for 2. MP's got 32 points. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And so here is Toronto following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Chapman. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Chapman following the score by Los Angeles. And that one drops for him. Chapman's gotten 4 this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Chapman. Here's Bird with the drive, and a nice finish on the layup. Bird's got 9 points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
From deep, MP. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up, and swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime? And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Toronto Raptors. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Walker, and it's Chapman in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Pass to MP from behind the arc. Rebounded by Cotton.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They led by as many as 18. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Chapman. The Lakers with a rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And he gets the bucket.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Raptors trail by 20. Haywood passes to Walker. Toronto passing it around. Here's Haywood. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. On target from range. MP's got 47 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Haywood. No made baskets yet. Kept alive. Cotton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
The Lakers lead by 20. From deep, MP. Here's Jackson. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Ball. Kicks it out to MP. For 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Haywood passes to Walker. Here's Cotton. He's covered by Kessler. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Haywood, good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's MP from outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Cotton. Here's Haywood. Sinks the tray. Haywood's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Toronto calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Outside Murphy. Pass to Bird. Fires the three. Kessler with a rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Releases. Cash money on the open jump shot. Cotton's got 10 points.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
MP shot is good.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Bird. 9 points in the game. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Oh, another one falls. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Bird. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Team's changing it up here. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got LaMelo Ball. Nikola Jokic is out there with MP. Then it's Knipple, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Pass to Cotton. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Haywood, 6 to shoot. The three is up. Cotton. Rebound, the Lakers. And here's Jokic. MP looking around. And he's going for the lob.
Sweet dime there by MP.
.133 left in the final quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. following the score by Los Angeles.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Walker, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Cotton. Walker passes to Chapman. Clock at 6. Here's Cotton. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Lakers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Haywood passes to Chapman. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one was...
Then no. Calm down.
Every 3 seconds.
Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some players hanging around listening to all the stuff we say to each other?
Well, why would anybody be listening to us? We don't have anything interesting to say.
You'd be surprised. People are very comfortable invading privacy.
Are you making me passionate?
I think we should stop talking.
Yeah, Japan.
Plus, I put
Finally, Tokyo.
I'll talk to you
I
guys
love
later.
seeing those steakhouses they have on TV.
Maybe.
Plus, I'd like to see one of those. Still having a game tournament this weekend?
We are. Bring snacks.
it looks super
Oh,
cool.
I love games.
They're
Can I
even
play?
vending machines for
You play
street
2K?
stuff.
All the time. I'll bring wings.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board games.
Wait, no need.
It's all class games in 2K.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for compost heap.
Tough, but fair. Text me the address, okay?
And then we saw the new Jake Duvall movie.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, what'd you think? It was good.
You didn't like it?
No, I did.
You were a liar. It's Jake Duvall. How could you not like it?
It just wasn't my favorite.
The other day, we've been trying to find it.
I saw the picture.
Fun
It's
now.
scary.
Aliens, the biohacked weapons. Was the time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister.
They don't
like
feature
25
any
years younger than
I think Jen was
And they
clear
talk
about the
doing
target for
stuff
that.
together
The subject
as
line of
kids.
the email was teams we team up with.
Yeah.
What's there to be unclear about?
It's a little weird. I just don't want to see it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, the rest of the stuff's awesome.
The family on the baseline has a young child.
Oh, cute family.
Definitely. But the point is to keep an extra eye on them and also introduce yourself.
What for?
For one, to be nice.
Yeah, but also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have a hand open to deflect any ball that goes sideways.
Yeah, good advice, thanks. Yes, I will remember to do that before the game starts.
Continually be scanning for badges, okay?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Yes.
Kids too?
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just to be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay?
Head on a swivel, coach.
I'm not your coach.
You?
25.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I had no idea.
Nice. Send me their names.
Try yours.
Husband. Oh my God, it's gonna be awesome. Hey, so this Sunday, hoops and hamburgers, my
Hey,
place.
how's it going?
Hey, on and off, Gordon.
Doing well.
Okay,
Excited
I'll be
for the
there.
farmer's market this
Oh my
weekend.
gosh, it's gonna be beautiful out.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got... Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. White is out there with Barry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No good with the triple. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Wright. Back to Henderson. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Portland is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bounce pass from Sharp. Right against Bridges. Portland no good that time either.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
MP no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
To halt the run, and it's Wright missing.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
And there's the bucket from MP.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Henderson. This game he had 34 points.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He contributed 62 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Ball against Wright. The baseline jumper goes down. 1:22 left in the first quarter. MP outside. Back to Ball. MP sets the screen for Ball. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that one's good by Henderson.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 10. Sinks the three-pointer.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bounce pass from Wright. There's the pick. Here's Barry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 15.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why. Unreal.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Henderson at the line for one.
And that one falls for Henderson. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. MP, that's for two.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
MP out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Mitchell, and there's Jackson, and it's Shays in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. From outside the arc, in a game, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. Portland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And MP throws it down hard.
Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. There's the pick. In the corner, Sohan with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Timmerman. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 13. MP passes to Mitchell. Here's Shea. To the right side. Lets the three fly. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mitchell finds MP. MP going in strong. Goes back up. And it's Smith laying it in. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Jackson, and Ball subbed in for Mitchell. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you play?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Here's Morales. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Morales. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
MP outside. The three sinks the triple. MP's got 34 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Morales the pass to Sharp for three. Henderson, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first. Look at that elevation from MP. Just incredible.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Here's Morales. He's got 5. Latrey. Henderson, no good. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. MP outside. Back to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Morales. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's MP. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
MP getting it done for the Lakers. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The biggest reason they're up, MP. He's on a mission, doing just about everything. This team really leans on.
And right now, thanks for spending halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
So this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Barry is out there with Wright.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
A three from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 41.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Stolen by Ball. Back to MP. Jokic inside. Shoots the three, and it's Ball. That time on the assist by Jokic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, this coaching staff is frustrated right now. They just can't figure out a way to slow him down. They've got to push him off his spot.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Trailblazers. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Henderson, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie. Right outside. Pass to Barry. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining.
Henderson outside. Clock at 4. From deep. And it's right missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ball against Sharp. Basket good. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Barry. He's got 8. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Bridges. Over Sharp. Bridges misses. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Barry. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Henderson for the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Henderson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Barry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Second free throw, no good.
Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's just great awareness.
And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this. Really new group here for Portland. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They've got Smith. Jackson is out there with MP. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Shays in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's 31 seconds left in the game. And here's Sharp. Down low, they need this. And that one's good by Henderson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the...
Yeah, he must have seen a lot of emails.
Please, no more weekly emails.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. TGIF. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Knipple out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's MP. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's MP. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Bayless. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Screen by Bridges. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Spears, following the score by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bayless. That three's off the mark. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Bridges outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Los Angeles with it, and they've been quite the story in the NBA this season, stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 12 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 60 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Jamison, and it's in there. Jamison's got his second basket. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Just 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
From deep, MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Spears. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. The shot by Bayless, no good. The Lakers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. MP finds Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Number 1, Los Angeles.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Takes the 3, and it's Shays with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP shot is off. Pelicans trail by 4. 34 seconds left now in the first quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to MP. Here's Shays. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And here's New Orleans now. Teague with the ball. 15 in his last outing. Will it go? And he can't get that one. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And so in the game for the Lakers, MP is out there with Jackson. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Shays in at the 2 spot.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
There's the screen. Pass to T. The 3 ball. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
MP outside. Throws it up high. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Stolen by Jackson. MP outside. Pass to Kessler. Kicks it out to MP. Jacks up a 3. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Hardy. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on MP.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And so it's New Orleans with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, a nice shot by Fears.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pelicans trail by 8. Now T continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Inside, here's Jamison. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. And New Orleans making a change here. And so he makes both from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's MP. Getting it done inside, MP.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Fears. Shoots over ball. Fears shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Jamison. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Shot's good by Bayless. 1:21 left in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. He's got 27, and that one good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
New Orleans calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Bridges, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Fears. Here's Coleman. Here's Pittman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot from 16. The shot by Bayless, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. MP, the pass to Smith. To the middle. Here's Jamison. That one a little long.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Ball no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Fears. He's got 6. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Jamison. Buries it from 3. Jamison's got 5 points in the quarter. MP outside. It'll count. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Well, that's a gut punch to hit the half. Just demoralizing.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead, up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New Orleans Pelicans.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
I look here at New Orleans. I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
Bunk?
I said it. Bunk.
Bunk. And that'll do it for us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
They've got Fears, and it's Coleman in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. For three, Fears. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jamison. MP with the block.
I love the effort from MP. Playing defense with passion. Nothing easy on him.
The Lakers lead by 10. Jokic the screen. MP the pass to Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Jamison. Here's Fears. Hounded by Ball. Here's Fears. He's got 6. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. A deep 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Fears. Pass to Coleman. Here's Jamison. And the 3 off target.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Jokic the screen. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 34.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Coleman. Here's Fears. Puts up a 3. Jokic grabs the board.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Bayless. Give him 8. Here's Fears to the wing on the left. Here's Coleman. Knocks down the triple. Coleman's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 13. From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 39.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Teague checked in for New Orleans. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Here's T, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Pittman, out to the right wing. Here's Coleman. Sinks that one from the post. Coleman's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot.
lot. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's New Orleans now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, the shot by Bayless, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 45 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's T. Here's the pick from outside the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 20. Back to MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jamison over MP. The shot by Jamison, no good. The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Kessler a screen, and here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 50 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like...
Substitution on the court. And so it's New Orleans with it. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Coleman. Here's Bayless, covered by MP. To the left side wing. To the inside. Here's Coleman. Over Vassell. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. They've got James, and it's Hunt in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Knipple out there with ball. Then it's Bridges. Then it's MP. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. You know, Richard, you switched teams a few times in your career. Tell us, what's the first year in a new city like, being, with the new team and new surroundings?
Early in the season, it takes a little bit to get settled, but it's also dependent. Are you solo? Do you have a family? There's so many things that go into a player getting comfortable in a new city.
And it's James missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
MP outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 5.
I love the response. MP marching down and getting a 3 of his own.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Malawach. Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Coles can't hit.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Knipple. MP outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 10.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Cole. Here's Hunt. Defended by Bridges. Now James. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one's good. MP.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
James looking it over.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And here's MP for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Malawach. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. From deep, James and the Warriors. Another 3.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Ball finds MP. Floats it up for Jokic. A shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Pass to Cole. Just 5 on the clock. Hunt can't get it to go.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Jokic a screen. Bangs home the trifecta. And that's 19 points for MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, James. To the middle, here's Cole. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Different look here for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Billis, covered by Mitchell. Billis, it's good from the top of the key.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with James on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Morris, and it's Hall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's MP. MP going to work inside.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Perry. Here's the three. Kessler with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. Let's check in now with our Allie LaKERS, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He dropped 50 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Smith checked in for Los Angeles. All comes in for Mitchell. Now, Koulibaly. Still scoreless.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Cole. Covered by MP. Back to James. MP grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
From downtown, and another three for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not easy.
To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Hall. Back to James to stop the run. It's good from long range. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
MP, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
In the corner, it's James. Clock at 6. Pass to Hall. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer. Hunt can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 16. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's the Warriors on the break. On the wing, Koulibaly. He has yet to score. Pass to Cole. From deep, James buries it from 3-point range.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And here's MP for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. MP's got 40 points.
There you go, MP. Show off that range.
James, the pass to Hunt. Here's Koulibaly. Outside, James. Koulibaly, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Lakers. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's James. 12 points for him. Takes a 3. Up again. Here's Coles. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Warriors.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
All out there with Knipple. Then it's MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Malawach.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Golden State moving it around. And that's Cotton Knipple with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Warriors trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Coles. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Coles got 4 this quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Jokic sets the screen for MP. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Outside, James. There's the screen from the arc. Lakers with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, James. Pass to Hunt. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Cole. From past the arc. Hunt can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for the Warriors. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at MP, he's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
5 on the clock. Back to Koulibaly. No good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's MP for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Koulibaly. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Cole. Back to Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Kessler. And stolen by Koulibaly. To the middle. And Morris throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to break.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they got James. Koulibaly is out there with Morris, and it's Hall in at the 5, down low. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game. MP drove in, got hit, and still made the shot.
Pass to Hall. Morris looking over the floor. And here's James outside. Rebound by Smith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morris kicks to James. Pass to Hall. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Morris. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jackson finds MP. A 3-ball. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So it's the Warriors now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Morris outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nice shot by James.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
LA's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And there it is for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
On the wing, Koulibaly. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ. So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control operating.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight, we are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Miller, and it's Bryant in at the power forward position. MP, the pass to Jokic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Here's Dunleavy, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. To the middle. Here's Griffith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties the record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half in. Dunleavy passes to Harper. 6 to shoot. Pass to Griffith. Three-pointer. The shot no good.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And it's 6 points for MP.
I just love the ball movement.
Bryant outside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Harper. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped 69 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Miller, following the score by Los Angeles. Launches a 3. The rebound by MP.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 11.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Miller. His last outing, he had 18 points. San Antonio again missing. Jackson, pass to MP. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there it is for him. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Castle finds Poole. Poole, a screen on MP. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ball right side. Stolen by Bryant. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Castle. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Pass to Caldwell. Here's Dunleavy. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
We've got Mitchell, Smith out there with MP. Then it's Knipple, and it's Jackson in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he comes up with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Castle. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Caldwell. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Los Angeles leading by 14. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Outside for Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Spurs trail by 17. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And he lobs it up. Intercepted. Now Castle. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. MP outside. Picked by Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Ball's checked in. Now here's Miller. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the basket by MP.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Dunleavy. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Now here's Castle. Over Knippel. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for the Lakers, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Now here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
MP again. MP's got 28 points for the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Harper. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Minute 32 left to play in the half. Ball finds MP. Over to the wing. There's the triple. And another three for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Castle. Give him 8. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Ball passes to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. MP's got 34 points.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Miller outside, down low. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team. Substitution.
There's 37 seconds left in the second period. From deep, Harper. Rebounded by the Lakers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Here's Harper. Miller outside from the arc. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You look at Los Angeles, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Spurs.
Their shot selection has been B, A, D. That's why nothing is falling. Go inside. Get some high percentage looks. Jeez, all these three-pointers, Kenny. It's all your fault.
B. Oh, bad. Yeah, that's
That's it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. They've got Harper, and it's Bryant in at the 4. The kick out to Ball. From deep, MP. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. Spurs shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Bryant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep, MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Harper. Lays it up and banks it in. Harper's got his second bucket on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
From downtown, rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And Los Angeles making a change here. Smith's checked in. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Griffith. Here's Harper. 4-3. Smith with the rebound. From deep, MP. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
MP, a screen on Miller. And here's Knipple from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
San Antonio's gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Harper. Pass to Dunleavy. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Count that bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-7 run. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Dunleavy. San Antonio again can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
MP finds Bridges. The 3 from Ball. Harper pulls it in. The Spurs have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Bridges, a screen on Bryant. Here's MP. Rebound San Antonio. Miller, the pass to Bryant, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. Bryant.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Bryant. 30 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. From deep, MP. And Bryant pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the 2nd half. And here's Castle. 10 points for him. To the inside. Griffith powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los. MP is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Shays in at the 2-guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Dunleavy. Bryant, a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunleavy. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Harper. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And now they'll move.
Famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Now Sacramento starting 5. They've got Hunter, and it's Outlaw in at the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP with the bounce pass. Takes the 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson outside. all alone. Lloyd can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Inside, a steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And MP throws it down.
Showing off some athleticism there. This is why MP's teammates are always looking for the lob.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hunter with the screen on ball. Fires from deep. And it's MV with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Lloyd. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He finished with 51 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by MP. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Kings in third.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Kings moving the ball around. Launches a three. Kessler with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP finds Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Cotton. With the floater. Excellent D there from Ball.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
MP's shot is good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Cotton, still without a basket. Hassoa. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. MP outside. Outside Jackson. Shays the pass to MP. Not this time.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
MP getting it. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Sankovic. Clock is at 3. Rebound by Smith. Lakers leading by 18. MP. Good. MP's got 24.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here are the Kings now. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And that one is good. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. 26 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Los Angeles with some changes. Bridges is checked in for Jackson. And it's Knipple in for Mitchell. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Thompson. Cotton kicks to Thompson. Driving inside. And Thompson slams it home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. A nice shot by MP. And you, and well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help. The guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Now, here's MP. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Thompson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And that one's good, boy.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Knipple. There's the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's the screen. Here's Lloyd. It's up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Lloyd's got 7.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Outlaw. The Kings trail by 21. Pass to Cotton. And here is Outlaw. Shoots over Bridges. Outlaw's shot is off.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
MP, good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Cotton. 9 points last game. Pass to Outlaw. Now, here's Thompson. 5 to shoot. Here's Pessoa. And the Kings, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Bridges sets the screen for MP. Drills it from outside.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Sacramento's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Cotton. Still yet to score. It's stolen by Smith. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And as we always like to clarify, the power rankings combine the standings with teams' momentum at present. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Kings.
I'm not going to say this game is...
And that concludes...
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Jokic is out there with MP. Then it's Ball, then it's Bridges, and it's Knipple in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. MP, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Thompson. Hunter kicks to Outlaw. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Outlaw's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Sacramento.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
MP from deep three-point land. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Hunter, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. MP outside. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Lloyd. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Down low, here's Knipple. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Bridges. Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Hunter. Shoots a 3. No good that time. Good defense by MP.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your defense.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. I mean, he is on one.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. There's a screen. Pass to Lloyd. All sorts of time. It's good. Lloyd's got 9.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Ball, the pass to MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:11 left in the third. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP again. MP's got 56 points in the game.
2 gritty points for MP. Didn't let the contact slow it.
Pass to Outlaw. Over Jackson. Lakers with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 58.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Here's Lloyd. Shot to stop the run. Hunter kicks to Outlaw. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Cotton. Pass to Reese. And here is Outlaw. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
MP has been leading the charge for the Lakers. And the Lakers call time here. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Third team foul. At the line for the Kings.
And he hits the first of 3.
Taking 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. And this ends...
Look out there, MP.
He in the house. You ready?
look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level.
And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got Haywood, Walker out there with Bird, and it's Cotton in at the 5. Out left to the wing, back to MP. Latrey scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, the three-point opportunity is right on time by MP.
Bird outside. Right side to Walker. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Cotton. Bird looking it over. Here's Cotton. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
It's hauled in by MP.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Jokic with the screen on Walker. And the basket by MP.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He picked up 66 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch in basketball here lately.
And again, Toronto no luck. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Our Wade first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Outside Terry. Kessler with the rebound. Lakers leading by 12. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Murphy will bring it up for Toronto. Terry outside. Here's Chapman. Misses the 3. Lakers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. MP, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Chapman the pass to Walker. Here's Cotton. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Walker with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP passes the shade.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he makes both free throws. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bird outside. Pass to Terry to end the cold streak. And it's MV with the rebound. Jackson in the corner. Back to MP. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 27 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Jackson. Smith is out there with MP. And it's Mitchell. And it's Knipple in at the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Bird finds Murphy. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Williams, a screen on MP. Terry outside. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Toronto no up. And the Lakers have possession. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Murphy, out to Bird, stolen by Knipple. Pass to MP, baseline jumper. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bridges is checked in for Jackson. And it's ball in for Mitchell. Haywood's checked in for the Raptors. And so far, this isn't the neck-and-neck battle a lot of us were expecting.
And remember, this is a winner-take-all game, so if we don't see a dramatic swing here in momentum, they might be planning the trophy celebration by halftime.
The shot by Murphy. No one around. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Guys?
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Smith sets the pick for MP. His three-pointers off the mark. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
.102 left here in the second. Here's Chapman. He had 10 points in the win against Boston.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. MP outside. No good from outside. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Bird outside. Shoots the three. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking at 1 for 6. MP outside. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bird with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three-ball. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's Los Angeles. With a 34-point advantage heading into the break, they have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know who it is. MP is calling for the ball every trip up the floor.
All right, guys, time to... Thank you for being with us. Now
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Walker. He's out there with Bird. And it's Cotton in at the 5 down low. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Bird outside. Now, here is Haywood. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Walker, a screen. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bridges passes to Jokic. Rejected by Walker. And here's Bird. He's got 5. Over to the wing. Here's Haywood. And it's off from three-point range.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Paul with a wide open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Chapman the pass to Walker. Here's Cotton. Beyond the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Walker is screen on Bridges. A wide open look for Bird. The dive for the ball. And that time, also a missed shot. Jokic passes to Bridges. Got that one up quick. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And Toronto making a change here. Terry's checked in. Chapman's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the inside. Here's Cotton. That one off the back iron and out. Here are the Lakers. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. A nice shot by Delgado.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Chapman. And the Raptors miss again. Los Angeles has gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The three from MP. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the wing, Walker tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
To the paint. And stolen by MP. Here's Delgado. MP left side. It's a hand on it.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Lakers.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass.
He's making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. No good on the quick three. MP out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Williams. And it's Shays in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's Bird missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kessler the screen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Shays. And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 58.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 45. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
There's the 3. Again, what an avalanche!
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Chapman. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And, man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Ooh, that felt good.
What up, Coach? Stay focused on your workout.